talk about an education for a minute, because I think it's important. A lot of people think that acting is just that you, Meryl, get to finally get to be a child again for money, because acting is just getting up there and play, play, play. But maybe you could set the record straight about what it really takes to learn a craft. I mean, this is a craft. It's sure, it's a profession, but it is a craft. There are things that you learn.
Yes, it is a craft. And a lot of people don't want to talk about that part. Especially somebody like me who's accused of being crafty, you know, technical. And that's because of these accents that I've been obliged to use. But I don't throw them in, I don't think, arbitrarily. I use them if the person comes from Denmark. I try not to sound like I come from Somerville, New Jersey, you know. But I think craft is important. It has been to me just as another color on your palette. Anything that affords you a wider range of choices, I think, is good. Physical stamina is good. An interesting voice is good. Cultivating a certain interesting voice, you know, like some people do, is good, because all the things that help you build up your little toolbox are all the things that make it easier for you to create illusion, and that's what it's about. You know, really, it's easier to talk about the tools than to talk about the illusion, because nobody wants to talk to Luciano Pavarotti about how his neck muscles feel as he's making, you know, his Nessun Dorma, you know, when he says, how does that feel in the esophagus exactly, you know? And you just, at some point he probably thought about how it felt and how to align himself, but in the act of singing, it's the song that counts, and in the act of acting, it's the same sort of flight that's most important. But yes, I think education for an actor depends on what kind of an actor you want to be. If you want to move around in all sorts of different stages, sound stages and real theatrical stages, it's important for you to have this instrument that's variable. If you're not interested in that, you don't have to go to drama school and all that jazz. If you have a wonderful personality that people like, you know, then you can just present that, and it's irresistible.